Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today is December's Q&A and thank you again to everyone who gave me questions. We have quite a few. Now excuse my little messy mountain of pillow background. I wanted to rearrange it, but then Nato was creating a little mountain bed of pillows for herself. It's super cute, so I did not want to disturb her masterpiece, so I'm sorry you have to look at this background. But yeah, she's having a dinner now. She might pop over here later and fit in. But let's get started with the questions for December. I have been pretty consistent with my Q&A this year, so thank you again for the questions. All right, let's start. Shuyan Po, have you tried the Wasado magnetic lashes? How do you like it? I have not. Oh, as I speak, she's here. Oh my gosh. Hang on, baby girl. Don't be, oh my goodness, you're so rude. Oh, sorry. She's right here. Okay, as I was saying, I have not tried it. A very generous subscriber gave me two Wasado lashes, and I don't use lashes very often, or actually at all, so I'll give it a go, and then when I do, I will talk about it maybe in a favorites video, or some like maybe try on video, but I'll let you know. Prissa Diana, do you ever consider to have the Kelly dance to use as a shoulder bag? Frankly, I have not thought about getting a Kelly dance in my collection. I'm a little bit of a weird place when it comes to Hermes. I don't really know what I want anymore. I have quite a few bags already and quite content with my collection. There is like one bag, which I think there's a question of what's my next Quota bag. We'll talk about that when I reach there. But yeah, I'm pretty content with my collection. So I haven't thought about the Kelly dance. The people that I have seen with it or I've heard like reviews of it, they really enjoy the bag because you can, I could be wrong, but you could change up the straps to make it as a shoulder bag. You could also use it as a backpack as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I haven't tried it in person, so I can't give much feedback about it. Sorry. Clara Zila, what are your Christmas plans? Well, I have a Christmas dinner with me and my husband. And I think the morning, because it's, in Singapore, when it's a Christmas, like a public holiday, any public holiday, Christmas I think will be worse. But it gets really crowded outside. Like people are everywhere. So I don't feel like going to malls. I don't feel like going to any kind of place that is crowded. Hi, baby. I think I'm just gonna, yes, baby. What do you want? Yeah, she's just being really needy lately. So I think we're just gonna go to like a dog park in the morning, hang around there for a few hours, let her run around, just go nuts playing. And then we're gonna rest in the afternoon and then head out for dinner at night. I booked a Japanese restaurant for dinner because it's also my husband's birthday month. And people who are born in December, it's like a bad deal because it's like Christmas and birthday at the same time. But yeah, I'm gonna take him for a nice birthday dinner. So that's like the Christmas plans. What is it, baby girl? Why is she so needy today? Okay, next question from Miss Jean.P. What are your New Year plans? Also, Kat, I want to thank you for inspiring me in many ways. Stay happy. Oh, thank you. You have two questions, so let's just do the first one. Just like Christmas, I have no New Year plans. I feel like on New Year Day, because the next day is a working day, I think I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna just rest and not commit too much on New Year Day so that I can, get started with day one of work in the right mindset. Oh my gosh, she's so needy. I'm so sorry. She's now sitting on my lap. I think I just want to be chilling at home, not do anything. Again, another public holiday. Singapore is just absolutely madness. So I really don't want to commit to going out and doing a bunch of things. Maybe just rest at home and have a really chill day to start the year, because I feel like it sets the tone for the rest of the year. I feel like if it's a hectic new year, then maybe the rest of the year is just going to be super hectic. So maybe just a chill one at home, maybe cook a little soup for myself, and stay and play with my little doggy. Your other question, hi Kat, what is the greatest motivation you have in life and why? Very deep question. I read this yesterday when I was sort of preparing for today's video, and frankly, I don't have any big motivations in life. You know, if I want to be absolutely honest, my biggest motivation in life is money. I know a lot of people say money can't buy you happiness, but dang, money can do a lot of things that make lives a lot easier. So it may not bring you happiness, but it will bring you a lot of comfort. And when we have comfort and we have security in life, it's a big difference, okay? So I think my greatest motivation is to make sure that we have enough money. I'm not gonna say, oh, I wish I could have a lot of money, but enough money to be comfortable and just a lot of financial security. Now, I wish I thought about this earlier so that I would have saved better and not buy so many handbags in life. But then again, you know, I do like my bags. I think in my remaining 40s, I want to be a bit better with my money so that I can do this. I can have this security, this comfort, and yeah, not just worry so much about money, and yeah, just be really comfortable. It's not that I'm going to take this money and just spend it and go on holidays. It's not that. It's sort of like a security blanket that you know that if you need it, it's there, and you know that even if you can't spend all of it, it's a lot of comfort, not necessarily joy, but you know, comfort. So yeah, I think as superficial and as greedy as it sounds, I think my greatest motivation is to make sure I have enough or hopefully a lot of money. Yeah. Dr. Purse time. Did I notice an AP Royal Oak on your wrist? If so, tell us the story. I think there's another question as well on AP. Yes, I think Yilu33 asked, hi Kat, do you plan to get an AP watch? Can share tips if you know any store or reseller. Merry Christmas. So Dr. Purse time, you have eyes of an bald e-girl. You're like, I saw it. Maybe I'll talk about it. I think I'm not ready to talk about it because it's still, I don't know. It's still a lot to process. So I'll talk about it in my jewelry video because I am planning to do my 2024 jewelry video. I think I'll do maybe jewelry and watch, and then we can maybe do a little story time in the video. I plan to film that tomorrow. Addicted Hermes, he say, cute. Nato is lovely. Oh, yes, she is. She's right here. She is, what is she doing? She is, let me just film her at the same time. She's right by my leg, and she is biting her favorite, like, ball, which has, like, grooves. Okay, go back and do that. Yeah, she's so sweet. I think as she gets older, she's even more sweet. She's even more cuddly. A lot of my friends tell me that their dogs, the dogs don't like to be hugged. Nato likes to be hugged. She's like, or I think she likes to be hugged, or she just tolerates me. I think she tolerates me, where I just put my whole body weight, or kind of put my whole body weight, and I just give her like a hug, and I squish her, and I give her a lot of kisses. And she's not struggling. She's not like kicking or getting away from me. So I assume that she likes it, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't like it, and she's just tolerating me because she knows that that's my way of loving on her. Yeah, but she tolerates it. Then she's just so sweet. So anyway, thank you. She is definitely very, very cute, and I'm very blessed to have her in my life. LWQV, thoughts on the Bottega mini cassette camera bag? If yes, which color? So I'll put a picture of the Bottega mini cassette camera bag. It is so adorable. The size is like the Chanel mini square because it's just a square, and I like the zip because it goes over the corner, so it's gonna be easier to, you know, open the bag, and it's not like, you know, your hand's gonna squeeze in because it is a smaller bag. It's not too boxy because it's tiny as well. And I believe this kind of size, you can fit a lot of things. You don't have to handle the flap which comes with the mini square from Chanel. I have a soft spot for Bottega. I love the weaving. It just gives me artisanal feels, and maybe because I used to have a Bottega bag years ago when my husband gave me one, which I do regret selling. Anyway, it's just so pretty. I think if you are interested in it, it's a good bag to have. Let me just look at the price. It is a little pricey for the small bag, but they have a lot of colors. They have this beautiful emerald green, a camel. They have this, oh, this Bordeaux color is very, very nice. Oh, it's so rich. Love that Bordeaux color. Tavernine. This gives me a little bit of like a beigey with a tinge of green to it, like sage. Let's call it Tavernine. And then white. You know, you can never go wrong with a white bag. I do like it. I do find it's a little pricey. However, you know, everything is expensive. And Bottega is known to be a bit pricier because they use all leather, they good quality leather. If you got the budget for it, if you're looking for a bag like that, I'd say go for it. You cannot get cheaper anyway. Oh, to your other question, which color would I go for? Actually, I think I'd go for that Bordeaux color. Or obviously, I like green, but that Bordeaux color is really, really nice. Pochette Pearl, now that you have all the Quota bags, what's next? Will you move on to another brand or jewelry? Great question. I think there's another, here's another one. My Luxe Therapy next Quota bag, specs and color. Let me just check if I have another question about, no, I think those are the two questions about my next Quota bag. So in 2025, I'm going to put it out there to my new Hermes essay that I do want to really, really focus on getting my Birkin 25 gold in Togo. I am more open to hardware. Obviously, gold on gold is like the ultimate. But if I get if gold bag but palladium hardware, I think it's also really nice. I feel like the gold with palladium gives it a fresher, more youthful look. Not saying that the gold on gold is not, it's just that it does look a little bit more grandiose. It has that gold and then gold again. It really looks more, it just looks more grand, right? Because it's gold. And it stands out even more. So I'm open to the hardware. I think that is the one that I want to get next year. And I don't want to sway from that request. Just like what I did with my Birkin gold, with my first black bag that I got, my very first store offer years ago, I didn't sway from it. I just insisted on that and I did get it. So I think I'm just going to do that for 2025. It is the only bag that I want. I want to get another Birkin. I don't really want to get another Kelly. I'm not interested in another Kelly. I'm not interested in, frankly, I'm not really interested in getting another Constance. If I get offered one, I will think about it because it's still a lot of money to drop. I'm so sick of paying for 5 digits right now. I mean, doing it for a few years. Hermes bags are known to be expensive, but it's just a lot of money that, like I said earlier, you know, I want to have financial security, and, you know, spending five digits is just insane. I'm not, you know, dripping with money. I have to be careful, but at the same time, I have been irresponsible as well. So I think this next year, I want to really lock down on what I want. It could be only one bag next year. But then again, if I get offered a good bag from Hermes, which I think would only be a Constance. I don't see anything else being offered to me. They're just being really strict about what they can offer. Even though they say that it's easier to get store offers, I don't really want to get a lot of store offers. It's just a lot of money to spend. So to your point about what's next, and also for my Luxe Therapy, that would be my one and only bag. And if there's anything that I can afford at that time and I want to get, maybe. And I don't really want to bring a lot of bags into my collection next year. I think it's more about finding happiness with my own collection right now, which is honestly fantastic. I'm very, very, very blessed and grateful that I have what I have. So I want to be more grateful. Like I say I'm grateful, but I want to practice that I am grateful. Like I just don't want to keep wanting more. And I also sort of briefly talk about it. Very, very blessed to have all these things. So why do I always look outside for more? So that's something that I'm saying it and I want to practice more of it next year. So to the question about me moving to another brand or jewelry, no, I don't think so. If I want to buy, I will continue to buy at Hermes. I will continue to buy at Chanel if there is some beautiful earrings or some SLG that I need to replace, say my card holder. But I don't want to keep looking out for the next new thing next year. So something that is, I'm going to put in practice right now. I think it took a few years for me to reach where I am this year. Like I'm starting to be more grateful and, not that I'm never grateful. I feel like if I say that, I sound like I'm not grateful. I am. But I always feel like I need more, or need more, or need the new thing, or always looking out for the new thing. It's so tiring. So next year, as I say I am, and I say that I have a beautiful collection, I think next year is the time where I just truly enjoy my collection and put that wish list out there, which is just this one and only bag. If another one comes along, it'll probably be with Hermes. I don't see myself adding any Chanel bags. I don't see myself adding any LV bags, frankly. It has to be super spectacular. Like next year, they have the Murakami collection. I feel I'm just FOMOing on it, that it's just because everybody's talking about it and I have that residual personality that wants to be a collector. So I feel like that girl needs to die. Needs to die and just stop it, go away. Because I've took a few years to shed her, but she's definitely still around. I'm talking like a third person, right? But that collector mindset is very, very ingrained in me. So it's gonna take a lot of work for me to shave it off. But I'm getting there. So yeah, I don't see myself moving to another brand. I love Hermes. I love the stuff that they have. I'm not able, okay, to be spending crazy amounts of money with them anymore, especially they're going to do a price increase in January. So I'm just going to be super careful. So no, not moving to another brand. Jewelry will probably be with Hermes if there's anything that I need to do for the Birkin as bait. adjd.td, any H Quota bags you consider pre-loved or reseller? Yes. So maybe not next year, maybe the year after. Again, I'm trying to practice what I preach, at least, or tell myself that I'm trying to do. I get a Birkin and I get it in a color that I don't have to fight for in the store and I don't have to do any pre-spend for it. I think those would be the ones that I would consider from the reseller. Tracy.c, which green bags are you eyeing? None. I know, I'm so boring. None. There isn't any right now that I'm dying to get. I got my green bag, my Chanel green bag, and it really, really quenched my green thirst. If there is one, I like a green bag from Hermes, for sure. It can be anything. It could be a Constance, it could be a Birkin, maybe not anything, not a Kelly. It could be a Pinkerton as well in green. Why not? I don't mind. It doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. I'm not eyeing them at the moment. So it's more about if they fall on my lap and if I'm able to buy it at that time, then yes. Miss PYU 2000, 2 questions. Which would you pick? Luxury watch, jewelry, or bag as a milestone gift to yourself? I think I would always go for jewelry. I have moved from the bags just because I have a lot and I don't want to bring in more unnecessarily. But as a milestone gift, so maybe when I turn 50 or 60, I think jewelry is really special. Something that I can where all the time I can enjoy it. It's really very, on my body, personal to me. Would you recommend the Be My Love ring or any other luxury ring that you would recommend? I do like the Be My Love ring. It's nice. It's a good stackable ring or stacking ring. It's not too elaborate that it will overshadow or get overshadowed by other jewelry. So yeah, I do like it. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I think I would. I would recommend. I love rings. So if you have a need for the ring like that, like you can match it with the rest of your jewelry, or you want it to be a statement jewelry, I think go for it. It's very classic and it's still really pretty. Other ring brands. Now I have bought and sold. Okay, so I have bought and sold some rings, but over the years, I think I'm becoming more about statement rings. I do like my classic rings, like my Chanel. I do recommend the Chanel Coco Crush line. It's very, very simple, very classic, and obviously iconic, because if you know Chanel and you're looking for a designer ring, the Coco Crush line is superb. It's nice. It feels really good as well, especially the mini. I love it. But when I think of rings now, I feel like I'm going for big chunky rings. Hang on, let me just show you the ring that I am really enjoying, which is from my friend's company. She sells silver jewelry that she imports from Nepal, India, Thailand, and it's all just sterling silver with those gemstones or semi-precious stones like moonstones. She's got some, I think does she have sapphire? Maybe not, like tourmaline and all of that. Anyway, I'm just really into statement rings like these. I just want one ring, and it's the ring on my hand. So this is a new ring that I just got this couple of weeks. It's so pretty. Obviously, it's a fun fashion item, but if I was going to go for a luxury brand, I'm looking for more statement rings. It comes with a cost, which is why I enjoy the silver pieces or no brand names, just the design. I'm looking for the design element. So this is a moonstone, which has a beautiful pearlescent blue shine on it. It's very, very pretty. It gives me Sailor Moon, right? It gives me Sailor Moon vibes. So I've been enjoying just bigger, chunky rings because I move my hands a lot. I tend to talk with my hands a lot. So every time I talk with my hands, I see a little shine, a little shimmer. It makes me really, really happy. So I'm not sure if luxury brands have chunky rings like this, which is what I'm going for. So you know what I'm kind of looking for when it comes to rings is I'm looking for made-to-order rings. So from artisans, it can be local jewelers, it could be jewelers that can design the ring for me. I'm looking for that right now. And yeah, it's a little bit of like a hunt because it's a bit of a hit and miss. But yeah, I'm not sure if I would pay this kind of price from saying, if I got a ring this big from Hermes, it would cost me an arm and a leg. So since I cannot do that and they don't have it, I'm just enjoying silver jewelry. Hi, Nato baby. She just changed sides. And she is, oh my goodness, she's being so needy. Look at her. She's got a little towel here. You don't want to bite it anymore? Baby? Oh, cute girl. Next question from Stella KP. You have 2 questions. Would you get another fur baby? Oh, you know what? It would be a dream. It would be a dream if I can have 2 nattos or 2 fur babies. Would love to get I would love to get a dog for my dog. However, I don't think I can handle it. Double amount of food, it's double amount of walks. It's, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do it. Having said that, I do want it. I don't want to have another natto, and I think Natto would be so happy if she has a little companion that follows her around. I think she would be happy. She loves other dogs. But I do think that Nato is more of a human dog. Like, she's just so human attached. Maybe when I'm not buying any more bags and I don't know, maybe, who knows. Do you want another doggy? Do you want a dog, Nato? Do you want a dog? Nato, do you want a dog? Your other question, if you could meet up with any YouTuber for a day of shopping and food, who would it be and why? Oh my gosh, like I would want to meet every YouTuber that I follow. I think I'll be so starstruck. But the YouTuber that I would be just absolutely like, oh my god, I don't know what to say, would be Michelle Wong. I have fangirled over her for years. She is such an icon, at least to me. She's so put together, though she says she's not, but to me, when I watch her videos, she's so put together, she's so thoughtful in everything that she does. I definitely think, I definitely look up to her as a YouTuber content creator. I trust her reviews. So yeah, I do fangirl over her. Like, I watch everything. I watch all her videos. Having said that, I think her Mishmas, I missed a few. It's just like a video every day, so it's a lot. It's a lot. But it's incredible because she's so committed to her craft, like her work on YouTube. I admire it for sure. So yeah, I would definitely love to meet Michelle Wong. But I think I'm gonna be such a geek. I'll be like, I would definitely not be me, okay? I'll be so shy. I don't know what to say. I don't think I'll be myself, okay? I'm gonna be such a weird, like, oh my god, oh my god. So silly, because it's like a normal person, right? I know, it's so dumb. Can I just be normal? But, you know, when you fangirl over somebody for too long, it's a bit like starstruck. All right, okay. So she's like, to me, she's like superstar. If she ever comes to Singapore, oh my gosh, she should totally do a meetup. Oh, talking about meetup, I'll talk about the Singapore meetup at the end of this Q&A, because I know not everybody is from Singapore, but if you're from Singapore and you're watching, you know, can skip towards the end and let me talk about the meetup, and I need some ideas from all of you. Anyway, let's move on. Regina Jean, what do you think of Crybaby? Will you add more Crybaby bag charm series? Have I shown my Crybaby? I have 3 Crybabies right now. You know what? Let me go and grab them. My first Crybaby. This is the Crybaby Powerpuff series. I think this is this Blossom? Oh dear, I don't know. Is this Blossom? Yikes, I don't know. But it's super cute. It has the tears with the vinyl face. And this one has a little magnet, so you can like stick it on your fridge or something. So adorable. I don't know why is it shaped like a bee, but it's so cute. I got that. And then I got these 2 for Christmas. So I am going to do a Christmas reveal. Like I've got some Christmas gifts. So I'll add this again, but let me just show you since we're asking the Crybaby question. I got these 2 Crybabies. So I bought a box of Crybabies and we did like a Christmas gift exchange with some of my friends. So I got this one. This is like I think this is the first version of the plushies from Pop Mart. So it's fully plush. So everything's like a fabric. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just so silly. Like she's got like these puffy cheeks and she's crying. It's a little bit, it's just a bit like she's crying. But this one, like the upgraded version or the new Crybaby Again series, this one has the vinyl face, so very similar to the Labubus. But it is so ridiculously cute. Look at that, look at the cheeks. And the tears are also this vinyl, like it's so well made. The details are just amazing. And she's got a little pink nose and the mouth's like, and then, Oh, and this one is a series that has like Alice in Wonderland, they have a frog, they have, this is duck, and the name is so funny, okay? The name of this is called Duck You. Duck You. And again, this was a gift from a friend during Christmas, a gift exchange. So he gave 3 of us these Crybaby. This is the new series. And the one that I get is called Duck You. It's meant to be, okay? It's meant to be. It's like a little duck up here. Can you see? Oh yeah, there you go. There's a little duck. I have one more coming from Australia, and that's the rainbow version. Yeah, that's the rainbow version. A friend of mine saw it in Pop Mart Australia, and I was like, can you get it for me? When you come back from Australia, can you pass it to me? I think it's fun because it's really colorful. So it's the rainbow series, and I think that's it. I'm done. I'm done with the Crybabies. Sarah May _X. Are you doing Vlogmas? Oh, you know what, girl? I tried. So I have footage filmed all the way until day 2, and then I gave up. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. I gave up. I haven't even edited it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not in the right headspace this year to do Vlogmas. I was planning on it because I did it, a little bit of it, and I just could not continue. So I procrastinated, and then that's it. So yeah, 2025, okay? Let's put that out there. I'll do it in 2025. _M.Lin. What is the spending ratio for an Hermes special order bag in Singapore? Thank you, Kat. Love your YouTube videos. Thank you so much. So I'm not sure if your question is to get offered the SO, because when you get offered the SO, the bag that you choose, it's just a regular Quota bag. So if you choose, say, a Birkin, then whatever Birkins in Singapore is 1-to-1. So you got to spend 1 for your 1 SO. So right after you make the order, from that point, if you haven't taken any bag, you've got to spend towards that Quota bag. So it's sort of like just treated as a Quota bag. Now, to get offered a place to get an SO, this seriously varies. I've heard that you have to have a spending history of, I've heard 100,000, 200,000. I've heard stories like that. Oh, there she goes. There is it. There she is. There she is. That's why I did not move the pillows, because she has created a mountain of pillows. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Okay, anyway, back to this question. So I have heard crazy numbers before your essay would put forth that you are entitled to an SO, like roll eyes, okay? But what is consistent is they never offer an SO for new customers. So if I'm not mistaken, it is consistent from what my friends I heard as well. You got to be a customer for at least 2 years. So you've got to have a spending history of 1.5 years to up to 2 years. Maybe if you're a crazy shopper that you spend like tons of money in the first year, maybe you get your SO. But majority is sort of like up to the 2-year mark, and then you ask for your SO. So they don't want to just offer it to anyone, at least in Singapore, right at the beginning. They want to give it out to people who have spent a bit more. I don't know if VIPs get better treatment. They usually do. They usually do. Okay, they spend much, much, much more. So I'm not going to compare. I think I'm just going to giving you my feedback from a regular Hermes shopper. There is a spending amount that they would say, hey, this person has spent X dollars. And like I said earlier, I have heard different numbers, but then they have spent over the period of time. So they're a consistent shopper. So it's not just first 6 months and you offer them an SO, because so many other people want an SO. Overjoyed. Have you regretted selling any luxury items and why? Girl, I regretted so many luxury items. Wow. But it comes and goes. All right, it comes and goes. Maybe when I have an occasion that I think, oh man, this bag would be perfect, then I would feel that regret, like maybe I shouldn't have sold it, that was a bit rash. Give you some examples. The Prada crystal, I talk about it often enough that I feel like, oh, I should just get it back in my collection because it wasn't that expensive, and then I sold it for, did I sell it for a loss? No, I think I sold it for what I paid, maybe a little, like $100 less. So yeah, it's just those kind of items that sometimes if I need to bring a fancy, outstanding bag, then I think, oh, I shouldn't have sold my crystal bag. That's one. And then obviously right now, what I am going through is my multicolor. I should not have sold my multicolor. I should have just kept it because here it is again, and I'm feeling the FOMO. Maybe if I didn't sell it, I would have not felt the FOMO. Again, I never used that bag. It was kept like a collector's item. So is it worth keeping? But I do regret it right now because of the hype. Let me think of other bags. Okay, let's talk Hermes. I do kind of regret selling my Birkin 30 in gold and palladium because here I am wanting a gold Birkin. Not the size 30, but dang, I should have sold it because I had it in my collection. I do regret that a little bit. But then again, I'll talk myself out of the regret because it's a bigger bag. Maybe I'm not into it, blah, 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 and all of that. Let me see, what other bags? I don't regret selling my Constance in Nata because learned my lesson on white bags. Similarly, my Mini Kelly. I do feel like sad that I don't have it, but I don't regret it because I know it's a bag that does cause me a bit of grief. So expensive and it's wide and blah, blah, blah. Trying to think. Yeah, and any bag that I have sold, I do miss them because I do think about them. Even my YSL puffer, I do miss it. I feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have sold it because it's a pretty good work bag and you don't see them anymore. So yeah. Chris_Tan1111. If you could request a famous YouTuber in the design DIY space to deconstruct any bag, which one would it be and what would you hope to learn from it? So I'm assuming, okay, we're going to talk about Tanner Lederstein, who is the really famous, who went viral for chopping up bags and giving his 2 cents on luxury handbags while promoting his brand called Payton? Is it Payton? Payont? Forgot. Anyway, Tanner Lederstein. He's really, really famous right now, and I've learned a lot of things from his videos, so I'm very happy for that. Not sure about his reviews though, but give credit where credit is due. So if I could ask him to chop up a bag, wow, what has he not done? I haven't followed every single deconstruction, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't deconstructed a Birkin because he'll gotta buy a Birkin first, right? So maybe if he gets a really cheap second-hand Birkin, he might. Has he ever? If maybe some of you follow his Instagram and he has. I'll check it out later, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't done the big bags. He's done some SLGs, I believe. Like, oh yeah, he did like the Calvi Duo, but I'm not sure if he's done any bags. So let's just ask him to deconstruct the Birkin and what I would hope to learn from it. Okay, what I'm hoping to learn is that the bag is really amazing. I want to hear him say that this is a very complex, well-crafted, well-stitched, well-put-together bag that, yes, it is costly, like what that 60-minute video interview with the CEO and 60 Minutes, he said that Hermes bags are costly. So if the review says that it is, it had a lot of experience going into stitching up the bag, putting it together, I'd be more comforted in a way that I'm paying for the bag. Obviously, I know it does not cost what it costs. It is costly to make a bag, to make that bag, but I also think it's expensive. H1 Yo, do you wish you started your Hermes journey earlier or later? Great question. I think I wish that I started it earlier. I did not buy those other bags that I no longer have, and then I would have less regret, to answer Joe's earlier question, because I would focus on one brand. And yes, to some, maybe it's a little boring, it's a little like monotonous, but Hermes does do nice bags. And the simplicity of their bags, there's an appeal to it. So I do wish I started it earlier. Nana, Mini Kelly, Chanel Kelly, or Kelly 25? Ooh, I think you're asking me which one would I pick. I'm gonna pick Hermes. I'm sorry, girl. I know, so sick of hearing the word Hermes. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Hermes. Now, between the Kelly 25 and Mini Kelly, unfortunately, I'm gonna say Mini Kelly. And obviously, my decision is based on my own personal preference. Chanel Kelly is great, but it is trendy. Even though it is a piece that they brought back from the archives, which is what I heard, it's still a bag that it's trendy, okay? It's popular right now. Between the Mini Kelly and the Kelly 25, I used to really like my Kelly 25, and mine is in the Cellier style. But in the past year or so, I really haven't reached for it. I think it's the Cellier that's making me feel like it's a bit uppity, that it's not a style that I'm looking for right now. Plus, it is fussy, okay? It's still not an easy bag to get in and out of. You don't want to leave the bag open, dangling, and you're just wearing the bag. You still have to close it. It's still a fussy bag to get in and out of, which is why I'm gonna pick Mini Kelly, because Mini Kelly is a small bag. You could carry it without closing the turn lock, and it is still relatively small enough to, bring in many occasions. You can bring for dinners, a day out. It doesn't carry a lot, so you probably have to double bag it or just hold your phone and other essentials in your pocket, in your hand. But the bag is really pretty. It's so photogenic. Like if you take photos with that bag, it just looks so good. So yes, you're not buying a bag to take photos, but I think that bag is versatile enough that because you will have many things in your life, like you go for weddings, you go for birthdays, you go for dinners, it's that pretty bag that it will look so stunning. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the Mini Kelly. Last questions from Shuyan Po. I think it was maybe the first and then, okay, first and last from Shuyan Po. Which is your favorite LED mask? Still loving Purist. Yes, I'm still taking Purist collagen. I talked about it in another video, and I do feel like my skin is so much better. I'm enjoying the Purist. My favorite LED mask, so I have been just enjoying Current Body. I have a new mask from Amiro Beauty, so I've been just swapping between the two, but I feel that the Current Body has more variety. Like you want just red light, you want multi-light, you want the one that cups your chin. Of all the Current Body masks that I have been using, I like the latest version. The version 2, which is pure red light, but it just hugs the face. So comfortable. So those are all the questions for the December Q&A. Thank you so much, as usual, for all of you contributing questions. I love, right? I know it sounds like a broken record, but I love doing Q&As. It's so casual. I can just sit here, no makeup, fan blowing in my hair, my natto piling on her pillows. It just feels so relaxed. I enjoy this, so I hope you also enjoy the video and my answers to your questions. 2025 is going to be interesting for me. I want to set some goals. I'm still working out my goals for 2025, and I'm going to try and stick to them. One of the goals that I want to set for myself, so circling back to my earlier point, I want to do another Singapore meetup. So if you are in Malaysia, or obviously you're in Singapore, or you're any surrounding countries, we're such a tight-knit Asia community here, it's easy to get to Singapore. So if you do, you know, pop by, come on and join us. Now, about the meetup, oh my gosh, I need help. Because I feel like the first meetup was such, it was like I got a lot of help. Joe, which is a wonderful, wonderful friend as well as a Luxie here, helped ask a reseller. That time I did not know BJ Luxury, but Nisha was so kind. She organized everything. She had food at her store. Obviously, it's marketing for her as well, but she had food there. She had somebody to come and teach us how to do silk ties. I don't know if I want to do that again because it just feels, it's hard because I don't know if I brought any sales for her because obviously it's still a business transaction, right? She did not charge me anything. She did everything. It was great. I did a video on it. And I think some of you already, because of that, know BJ Luxury to do whether it's consignment or you buy things from her. But that's great. Now, do I want to do that again this second meetup? I don't feel good about it, frankly. I feel like this next year, I just want to do a meetup at, say, a restaurant or a cafe that I could block out a section that maybe I'll just fund it, you know, I'll just buy the whole space. Obviously, I can't do like for a lot of people, but you know, just have a small spread, like a small little menu that I can work with the restaurant and have maybe finger food and just meet up. Because you know, the first meetup, some of you are already friends. Like, I actually made friends. So I feel like the second meetup, there'll be new people coming and joining, and then we'll make new friends while the old friends can just chit chat. Do I want to do other things? Oh my gosh, it's such a commitment to organize, but maybe, I don't know, I need some ideas. What do you think about that idea? Oh, help me out. Should I just book a cafe, a restaurant, and just do that and we can all chit chat? Or should we do it in a store again? So obviously, I have no say in Hermes, I have no say in Chanel, not that I'm interested to go there, but maybe a reseller again. And oh, it's such a, I feel guilty about it, you know, like I feel like I'm taking advantage. I don't know. So if any of you have ideas, let me know. But I'm, you know, there's 365 days in this 2025. I think it's time. It's time. Like, some of us are friends, so it's time to, yeah, let's just do another meetup. Keep it simple, an hour and a half. Make new friends and just enjoy the bags. Enjoy the moment. Maybe we could have a theme, you know, bring all the bags and just chit chat. I don't know if you all can chit chat. Complicated, but anyway, I'm looking forward to reading some suggestions. And or if you don't want to, like, you want to remain anonymous, you want to give me some more ideas, you can always text me on IG as well. But yeah, that's one goal that I want to make in 2025 is to organize another Singapore meetup and keep it super, super friendly and casual for all of us. Anyway, if you reached to this point, I do hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're not subscribed, because I do have, you know, people are watching this video but they don't subscribe, so I do hope you will subscribe. It'll help me with my channel. YouTube has been a bit of a beast lately because I haven't been posting regularly on my channel, so they put me down, whatever algorithm they have. So any subscription would be really helpful. Likes would be really helpful as well. But anyway, thank you for watching. Everyone, please take care. Merry Christmas. If I don't do another video by New Year's, Happy New Year as well. And yeah, stay safe, take care, enjoy the holidays, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.